Welcome to TDS Online Math. Now let's solve for x here, given x to the power 4 equals to negative 4. Solution from here. Now we are given x to the power 4. So let's bring the negative 4 in. That will be plus 4 equals to 0. Now, looking at this and that, we have no option but to adjust this one in such a way that we get a perfect square in here. Okay, so what we are going to do is to create something important here. So I'll add 4x squared, okay, to both sides of the equation. So that will be x to the power 4 plus 4 plus 4x squared, okay, minus 4x squared. Now this one is the same as adding 4x squared to both sides of the equation. Now I have done nothing here because in going back, this one will cancel and I will still get this one. Okay, so x to the power 4 plus 4x squared plus 4 will be a perfect square. So let's arrange it. X to the power 4 plus 4x squared plus 4 minus 4x squared equals 0. Now when we have x squared plus 2 all squared is the same as x to the power 4 plus 4x squared plus 4. Now let's observe this one carefully. So let's check this and let's compare this one. So they are the same, and therefore in place of this I'll write this one. Okay, so my next step will be x squared plus 2 all squared minus 4x squared equals to 0. Okay, so the question is we are almost done with the question. Now when we have a to the power 2 minus b to the power 2, the same as a plus b, a minus b, so that is difference of two squares. Now we have to adjust this one, okay, to behave like this. So this one is a, okay, this is a, and then the 4x squared is also b, but we need to adjust this one. So what I will do is to treat this, so that is x squared plus 2 all squared minus, so instead of 4 I'll make it 2 squared, 2 squared x squared equals 0. Now when we have a to the power n, b to the power n, the same as ab all to the power n. So we have 2x all squared equals 0, and we have x squared plus 2 all squared. Now following the difference of two squares, from here we can say x squared plus 2 plus 2x, then x squared plus 2 minus 2x equals 0. All right, so from here this one will give us two solutions and this one also give us two solutions, so which is the same as x squared plus 2x plus 2 equals 0, and x squared minus 2x plus 2 equals 0. So let's start with this one, x squared plus 2x, x squared plus 2x plus 2 equals 0. Now let's go by the method of computing of squares. So from here, we can say x squared plus 2x equals minus 2. So let's take half of coefficient of x, all squared. Half of 2 will be 1. So that will be 1 squared. So x squared plus 2x. So we are adding the result to both sides of the equation. 1 squared minus 2. So we have x and then 1, x plus 1. So all squared equals to 1 squared 1 minus 2. Now from here, the next thing is to take square root on both sides. Okay, so that will be x plus 1 equals to plus or minus. So we have square root of minus 1 here. Okay, now remember square root of negative 1 is I. So we have x equals to minus 1 plus or minus I. It means x1 is minus 1 plus I, and x2 minus 1 minus I. So we have two solutions here. Now let's observe the next two solutions. So x squared minus 2x plus 2. So we have x squared minus 2x plus 2 equal to 0. So let's observe this one here. Okay, so let's go by the method of computing of squares again. X squared minus 2x equals minus 2. So half of coefficient of x squared. So that will be x squared minus 2x. Okay, plus minus 1 squared equals to minus 1 squared minus 2. So this and that, x minus 1 all squared equals to 1 minus 2. Okay, so from here, x minus 1 all squared is minus 1. Okay, so let's take square root on both sides. So let me do it well. So that will be, this one will cancel, x minus 1 equals to plus or minus square root of negative 1 is I. So that will be 1 plus or minus I. So it means the third solution will be 1 plus I, and the final solution will be 1 minus I. So if I add the first one, we have minus 1 plus I, and have minus 1 minus I. 4 solutions. All right. Thanks for watching.